Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to be doing a hermit crab care video, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is hermit crabs need salt and regular waters. Make sure that, salt water, I think there's like conditioner you can put in the water and it'll do that, but I put in like this sea salt, something like that, and then just like regular bottled water. Do not use tap water because it could poison them. So yeah, hermit crabs love to climb, so make sure you have lots of different things for them to climb. They also love to hide, so make sure you have plenty of different places for them to hide, like coconut huts, things like this. Another like smaller coconut hut. I just added that because I have these smaller hermit crabs as well, and then I have one under my water dish as well, and those are really good because it's really nice if you have something that they can climb on and go under, because my hermit crabs love to, they even will climb on their coconut huts. They always are in their coconut hut, so I would definitely suggest a coconut hut if you can find one. The next thing is you need to have quite a big variety of different shells for them to choose from. Because what they do is there's a process called molting, which is where they shed their skin and they get bigger. So so they need bigger shells to grow into for when they do molt, go through their molting process. I've heard about 5 shells per hermit crab, so they'll have lots of options. So yeah, that's about a good amount, I think. Hermit crabs also need humidity, so what I do is I spray my tank every day, and to keep humidity in here. You also to keep humidity is a good thing is if you get a heating lamp or a heating pad. I don't actually have a heating pad, but yeah, so those are 2 very good options. For their food, I just put apples. I mean, they'll eat pretty much any kind of fruit. I put almonds. Just make sure that it doesn't have salt or sugar, things like that. But yeah, mine love grapes and carrots, and they also love almonds. There's one right there that they tore apart. So yeah, you should also look for those kind of foods, and because mine all love them. You also need to have a mix of sand, substrate, and eco earth. Another thing is that a lot of people have said to look for hermit crabs about the same size. I have small ones, medium-sized ones, and large ones, and they all get along perfectly fine. I have heard of people, though, that have hermit crabs that have, torn the other one's claws off, because, the bigger ones will pick on the little ones and things like that. So, yeah, I haven't had a problem with that, but yeah, just make sure, kind of a little test it out. If it's in the pet store with smaller ones, then I think that'd be okay, because if they're already getting along, that's fine. But maybe if they haven't been introduced, or if they're in different places, maybe take it a little bit slower just to make sure that won't happen. But your substrate and everything, it needs to be about at least 6 inches, because to molt they have to burrow under the sand, and to do so they sometimes will go underground. So yeah, make sure you have plenty of room for them to molt. If you do get your hermit crabs out of their tanks, you actually have to mist them, or else it is very stressful for them, because there's no humidity outside of their tanks. Cages, whatever you like to call them. So when you get them out, make sure that you spray them. They have to be wet pretty much the whole time, and when they are no longer wet, you need to mist them. They have special spray bottles for this, but I just got one for $1 at the dollar store, so it doesn't really, you don't need any sort of special kind. So yeah. Another thing is, when you are getting a hermit crab, make sure, or holding one, whatever, make sure that you do not drop them. It's really stressful for them if they fall, and it could also crack their shells, and they cannot have a cracked shell, because it could dry out or something. It's they have to have a shell on. The only time they cannot have a shell on is if they're molting, or if they're changing shells, but that will only be for a split second anyways. So yeah, if your hermit crab does not have a shell on, you need to research about how to get one back in a shell, because it is incredibly unhealthy for them to be out of their shell. Another thing is their tanks, cages, need to be, you have to have 5 gallons per hermit crab. So that means, say you had 2 hermit crabs, it'd be a 10-gallon, of course. I have 7 hermit crabs and a 20-gallon long, so yeah, I don't even have a tank as big as I would like to have it, because I have 7, but I do have the smaller ones too, but I mean, I still don't think it's really okay. So I'm going to be getting a new, I'm going to be looking for a larger tank, so yeah. In this video, I'm telling you guys what you should get for a hermit crab, but if you guys want to know like what kind of tanks are okay for them, things like that, I have a video called what not to buy for a hermit crab, so I will link that in the description. Just like that kind of goes along with the whole hermit crab care thing, and that'll give you a few more facts as well. So if you like, you can check that out for a little bit more information, so you don't have to waste your money on anything that's not good for your hermit crabs. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If I forgot anything, comment in the comments, and I can add that in the description as well. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!